Welcome back to BreslovCampus Insights in the Parsha of the Week, Parshat Ki Teitzei. This Parsha is rich and filled with many laws, and so many are developed by Rebbe Nachman and Rebbe Noson. We'll go into one of them, B'ezrat Hashem, one amazing one. The laws of Hashavat Aveda. This week's Parsha talks about that you have an obligation if you find a lost item, and the way it's positioned and its scenario and everything is pretty clear, like based on the outlines of the code of the Halachot of the Torah, it's pretty clear that the item was lost by its owner and not placed there purposely. So you have an obligation to take the item and look for the owner, to announce that I found such and such a lost item. I will return it based on signs. If you give the right signs, if you find, for example, a wallet and there's no like credit cards or names of the person, but there's a big sum of money, and you announce, I found a wallet with a sum of money, the wallet will be returned to someone who could identify how the wallet looked like and how much money was in there. So there's many laws, but the law is like this, that also if you can assume that the owner of the item has given up on finding it, like for example, if somebody finds loose money on the floor with no rubber band, with nothing, so you can assume that the owner, and it's a street where there's a lot of people passing by, so you can assume, again, there's halachic ramifications. You should look in the code of Jewish law to get clearer practical ramifications. But you can assume that the owner gave up on it. Like he's going to reach into his pocket and he knows it wasn't in an envelope, it wasn't on a rubber band, it was just loose money and it's no longer there. And he looks around and everything and he can't find it. And you find it, you can assume that he gave up on it and you can take it for yourself. So there are times when you can take the lost item, keep it, and there are times you have to watch it and keep it on the side. So Rav Noson, in one of his most amazing discourses in Likutey Halachot, one of the longest ones, it's over 90 chapters, Halachot Matan Halacha Hey, in Choshen Mishpat of Rav Noson's Likutey Halachot, which until now is only available in Hebrew right now. He says something amazing. He says every Jew on a spiritual level is always losing stuff. With all the taivas, all the evil desires, and the setbacks, and falling into your sins and lusts, you lose out. What do you lose? The potential good that you could have done, but instead of doing it, you actually went to do something wrong. So the potential good never became actualized into actual. So this potential good becomes an aveda, becomes a lost item, a lost spiritual item. You don't have it now. I was supposed to have get up in the morning on time and daven with a minyan. Instead, I went to bed very late. God forbid someone did something wrong, and he ends up losing the whole morning, waking up super duper late, missing to say Kriyat Shema and before the prescribed time, etc. So there was potential good that could have been done. It did not reach the bridge from potential to actual. Rebbe Nachman, he develops in a very amazing way. We won't go into right now, but how every mitzvah every good deed has a potential to actual, and they correspond to the two crowns that we received in Har Sinai. Every Jew, Naaseh and Nishma. The Naaseh is the actual, Nishma is the potential, the yearning and wanting to do it, and then to bring it to the actual. And we lost on Har Sinai the crown of Naaseh. It's a whole midrash which goes against the Gemara of Noson, goes into this disagreement between the midrash and the Gemara. Rav Noson sides with, and also Rebbe Nachman sides with, the opinion in the midrash that we lost the one crown, the crown of Naaseh, which means what? That in this physical world of tests and temptations, the evil one has permission to make us upside down in action, in actual, in activity. We can have a lot of potential, but we can lose a lot of actual. A Jew can say, yes, I want to be a good Jew, but it's not working out, right? So in the actual is where the difficulty is. Potential though, you have full shlita, full rule over your potential. So we have a lot of mitzvot and good deeds that we want to do. They're still in potential, and they don't make it to the actual. So it is, Rav Noson explains, an aveda, a lost item. It didn't reach actualization. So where is it? It's dwindling in Twilight Zone. Where is it?